So, Akheem, just in terms of bowl excitement, I mean, you played in a bowl last year, but it was more of just a road game. Does this feel like a real bowl game? What's your experience been like so far?
So far, it's been pretty much the same as last year because we haven't really left. We're still in the stadium. We're still in Morgantown. I'll be able to give you a better answer like once we head out to Phoenix. But I'm excited to head out to Phoenix for a few days. Should be a good experience. Our coaches have been saying that whoever runs the bowl, they do a really good job with the teams and the athletes and making sure they have a good time.
We'll go to Kevin Kinder.
Eamon, saw the video that you all had gotten one of your bowl gifts so far. Do you know the whole package, everything? What were your reactions to the things that you get from the bowl?
Our first gift was the little like TheraGun. I love it. I was excited to get it. I looked online and it's pretty expensive online. I was gonna ask my mother, or I was gonna get it for myself for Christmas because I really wanted one because during workouts my body be getting sore and stuff, and I would like to have one at home. But I was really excited about that one. We also got some T-shirts, shorts. We got some new pair of shoes, which are really nice. So I'm excited to see what else they got for us.
Back to Greg Hunter.
So, Akheem, college football players have to give up a lot of holidays with their family. Do you miss that with your family?
Of course. I love my family. I love holidays. Nobody loves holidays more than my mom, especially Christmas. During Christmas, she'll decorate the whole house. Even at work, she'll have plenty of decorations for work. So I definitely do miss being at home for Christmas and Thanksgiving and such. But it's a sacrifice I have to make. I knew that prior to coming to college football. So I just have to play it out.
Our next question comes from Greg Carey.
Akheem, what have you been able to learn about Minnesota? Obviously, they pride themselves on running the ball in their offensive line, but what have you been able to learn over these last couple of weeks about the kind of offense you'll be facing?
What we know is they're very big up front. Coaches talked about their talent. He said their offensive line is their strongest point of their offense. They have four O-linemen with invites to Senior Bowls. So we know they're going to try to pound the ball. That's mostly what we've been talking about. We're going to get more in depth when we come back to the stadium after our short break.
Back to Greg Hunter.
Akheem, reflect on your regular season for me. How do you think you performed? How do you think the defense performed?
I think the defense performed well. Personally, I think I did all right. I obviously want to do better. Who doesn't want to do better than what they do? But I think overall the defense did really well this season.
Your last game with Dante, do you think about things like that? That boy, you spent a couple of years beside him, and now all of a sudden that's going away.
Yeah, I do think about that. Think about who I'm going to have to adjust to next year, and how we're going to help each other make plays and stuff. But Dante's obviously a great player, and I love playing beside him.
Kevin Kinder.
You mentioned your schedule a little bit, practice a little bit, a few days break, and then practice again leading up to the bowl. That's a little different than the regular season. Any sort of an adjustment there, or is the time off welcome to kind of heal up a bit? What are your thoughts about the schedule?
I like our new schedule. Our workouts are a little bit shorter, and we don't work out as much. The only adjustment is the time. So we'll have like the other day we had practice at 7 at night, and then today we started practice at 11. So it's just you just have to stay on teamworks and make sure you're up to date about the times and stuff. That was the only adjustment we had to make.
Are they moving some of those a little bit later, try to get you all acclimated to what's going to be a very late body clock start?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Greg Hunter.
Have you been to Arizona before? I mean, obviously for a Canadian kid, winter in Arizona sounds pretty good, I'm sure.
Definitely, it sounds really good. But no, I haven't. I've never been to Arizona. I've been out west to Nevada and Los Angeles, but I've never been to Arizona.
Have they told you your activities that you're going to be able to do when you're out there outside of the game and practice? And what are you looking forward to the most?
I only know one of the activities, and I'm looking forward to it the most. We should be apparently we're going to Phoenix Suns game. My best friend back home, his favorite player is Devin Booker, and I'll be able to laugh at him and tell him I've seen him in real life, and he hasn't.
Have you been to an NBA game? You been to a Raptors game or anything?
Never.
Never?
No.
Joe Mercado.
Akheem, after the Baylor game, you guys were 2-4. Was it a spoken goal of this team to get to 6 wins at that point? Was there any doubt that was possible?
No, there was no doubt. Well, personally, I didn't have a doubt that we could do it. Coach always talks about finishing the season right, and just fighting. So every week we have a word that we go off of. It could be fight, it could be compete. For this game, it's finish. So we just preach on finishing the season right and making it to a bowl game.
Greg Hunter, did you have another question?
Yeah, I did. So to follow up with Joe's question, then what was the difference between 2-4 in the first half and 4-2 in the second half?
Sorry, say that again.
What was the difference for you guys between starting the season at 2-4 and then going 4-2 at the end? What was the difference in the two halves of the season?
It was just competing. It sucks to lose. Nobody likes to lose. So we just came back, gathered as a team. Offense and defense, we just worked on our weaknesses, reviewed film, and just fixed all our mistakes. And like I said, we just have to compete and finish.